The vast and unfathomable depths of the world ocean conceal a formidable array of biological hazards that extend far beyond the mere physical power of crashing waves or the thermal shock of freezing temperatures beneath the undulating surface. Lies an ecosystem where survival of the fittest has engineered some of the most efficient and deadly mechanisms known to science today. We embark on an educational expedition into these murky domains to analyze the top 15 most dangerous types of fish ever documented by marine biologists and ichthyologists. We begin our analysis with the needlefish, a creature that measures approximately 1 meter in length and weighs a mere 4 kilograms yet possesses a lethality that belies its slender frame. The danger inherent in the needlefish stems not from aggressive predation upon humans, but from its unique physiological adaptation and behavioral response to light. These fish are equipped with a sharp, elongated bony beak filled with teeth, and are capable of launching themselves out of the water at velocities reaching 60 kilometers per hour. This behavior, which helps them escape predators or navigate obstacles, turns them into living projectiles in the presence of artificial light sources from fishing vessels in the Indian and Pacific Oceans. Unsuspecting fishermen and sailors have frequently been impaled by these leaping fish, resulting in severe puncture wounds and even fatalities, making them a terror that rivals even the most aggressive sharks in specific maritime regions. Continuing our descent into aquatic danger, we encounter the stingray, a cartilaginous fish, closely related to sharks, characterized by its flattened body and long whip-like tail. The primary defense mechanism of the stingray is a serrated barb located near the base of its tail, which is capable of delivering a potent venom, while generally docile and non-aggressive stingrays spend much of their time buried beneath the sand on the ocean floor, acting as ambush predators waiting for unsuspecting prey. This camouflage unfortunately places humans at risk of accidentally stepping on a concealed ray, triggering an instinctive defensive strike. The resulting sting is excruciatingly painful, and the venom can induce a cascade of physiological symptoms including local tissue necrosis, nausea, vomiting, diarrhea, and severe muscle cramps. While fatalities are statistically rare, larger species such as the bull stingray possess the physical power to deliver lethal blows to vital organs, a tragic reality highlighted by the untimely death of famed naturalist Steve Irwin in 2006, who was pierced in the chest by a stingray barb, demonstrating that even the most experienced professionals must exercise extreme caution when navigating the habitats of these bottom-dwelling creatures. Lurking within the crevices of coral reefs and rocky outcroppings throughout the Indo-Pacific region is the giant moray eel, a serpentine predator that represents the largest of the moray eels in terms of body mass, reaching lengths of up to 3 meters and weighing as much as 30 kilograms. The giant moray eel is a formidable specimen characterized by its muscular physique and lack of pectoral fins. Unlike many other fish, moray eels possess a second set of jaws known as pharyngeal jaws located within their throat, which launch forward to grasp prey and pull it down into the esophagus. While not inherently aggressive toward humans, unless provoked or mistaken for food, the danger arises primarily during interactions where divers attempt to hand-feed these creatures. The poor eyesight of the moray eel, combined with its keen sense of smell, can lead to accidental bites, often resulting in the severance of fingers. Severe lacerations. Furthermore, the mouth of a moray eel is teeming with bacteria, meaning that any bite wound is highly susceptible to serious secondary infections, necessitating immediate medical attention and potent antibiotics, making avoidance the only prudent strategy for divers. Patrolling the open waters and coral reefs of the tropical and subtropical oceans is the barracuda, a genus of large, predatory ray-finned fish, known for their fearsome appearance and ferocious behavior, capable of growing up to 2 meters in length and weighing 50 kilograms. The barracuda is built for speed and surprise attacks, reaching bursts of up to 43 kilometers per hour to overtake prey possessed of a prominent underbite and jaw filled with razor sharp fang-like teeth. The barracuda is a visual hunter that is attracted to movement and flashes of light. While they typically do not target humans as a food source, accidents occur in murky water where the visibility is low. In these conditions, a barracuda may mistake the flashing of jewelry such as watches, necklaces, or belt buckles for the glint of scales on a prey fish, leading to exploratory bites that can cause severe tissue damage and blood loss. Due to their razor-sharp dentition, swimmers are advised to remove reflective objects before entering waters known to be inhabited by these highly efficient predators. Descending into the abyssal zones of the ocean where sunlight cannot penetrate, we find the anglerfish, a creature that exemplifies the bizarre adaptations required for survival in the deep sea. With over 200 distinct species, the anglerfish is most famous for its bioluminescent lure, a fleshy growth from the head of the female that acts as bait to attract curious prey in the pitch-black darkness. Once a victim is drawn within striking distance, the anglerfish snaps its massive jaws shut, trapping the prey behind a cage of translucent needle-like teeth. While their appearance is the stuff of nightmares and their predatory efficiency is absolute, the danger posed by anglerfish to humans is practically non-existent due to their habitat extreme depths, typically ranging from hundreds to thousands of meters below the surface. The intense pressure and freezing temperatures of their environment mean that humans will never encounter alive anglerfish in the wild without the aid of a submersible vehicle, keeping these deep-sea horrors safely separated from human swimmers. Returning to shallower waters, we encounter what is arguably the most venomous marine creature on the planet, the box jellyfish native to the coastal waters of the Indo-Pacific region, particularly northern Australia and Southeast Asia. The box jellyfish is named for its cube-shaped bell distinct from the dome shape of true jellyfish. Trailing behind this transparent body are tentacles that can reach up to 3 meters in length, each laden with up to 5,000 stinging cells known as nematocysts. These cells operate on a hair trigger mechanism, firing microscopic harpoons that inject an incredibly potent toxin directly into the bloodstream of the victim. The venom of the box jellyfish attacks the heart, nervous system, and skin cells simultaneously, causing such overwhelming pain that victims have been known to go into shock and drown before reaching the shore. In severe cases, the toxin can cause cardiac arrest within minutes, leading to rapid death. Even survivors are often left with significant scarring, where the tentacles made contact, serving as a permanent reminder of the lethality possessed by this gelatinous invertebrate. Occupying the apex of the marine food web is the killer whale or orca, which despite its name is actually the largest member of the dolphin family Delphinidae. These highly intelligent social mammals can grow to 8 meters in length and weigh over 6 tons, possessing immense strength and complex cooperative hunting strategies. In the wild, orcas have a diverse diet that includes fish, seals, and even other whale species, yet there are virtually no recorded fatalities of humans caused by wild orcas. However, the situation changes drastically in captivity, where these massive animals are confined to small tanks, inducing severe psychological stress and frustration. This confinement has led to several tragic incidents, where captive killer whales have attacked and killed their human trainers, highlighting the unpredictable danger of keeping such powerful and intelligent apex predators in artificial environments unrelated to their natural ecological needs. Mastering the art of camouflage, the reef stonefish claims the title of the most venomous fish in the world. Blending perfectly with the coral reefs and rocky bottoms of the Indo-Pacific Ocean, the stonefish looks indistinguishable from a rough rock or a piece of dead coral encrusted with algae. This sedentary predator lies in wait for small fish and crustaceans to pass by, striking with lightning speed, rarely exceeding a fraction of a second. The true danger to humans lies not in their bite, but in the 13 sharp dorsal spines lining their back, which stand erect when the fish is threatened. Each spine is equipped with venom glands containing a powerful neurotoxin capable of causing excruciating pain, severe swelling, tissue death, and potentially heart failure. Left untreated, a sting from a stonefish can be fatal. Fortunately, an antivenom exists. An immediate first aid involving the immersion of the affected limb in very hot water can help denature the protein-based venom, reducing pain and preventing further systemic spread. In the freshwater river systems of Africa, specifically the Congo River Basin, lives the Goliath tigerfish, a terrifying predator that is essentially a larger and more muscular version of the infamous piranha, growing up to 1.5 meters in length and weighing 50 kilograms. This monster fish is equipped with 32 dagger-like teeth that can grow up to an inch long, positioned in distinct sockets that allow the jaw to interlock completely. Unlike many fish that rely on suction to feed, the Goliath tigerfish bites cleanly through its prey, utilizing its powerful jaw muscles to shear flesh and bone. Anecdotal evidence and local reports suggest that this aggressive fish is one of the few freshwater species that will actively attack humans and crocodiles attracted by vibrations and commotion in the water. The sheer size and ferocity of the Goliath tigerfish make it a legendary hazard for anyone brave enough to venture turbid waters of the Congo. Synonymous with feeding frenzies and skeletal remains, the red-bellied piranha is a freshwater fish native to the Amazon basin in South America. While pop culture often exaggerates their aggression, depicting them as mindless eating machines, piranhas are primarily scavengers and opportunistic predators that feed on insects, worms, crustaceans, and weak or injured fish. Growing to about 30 centimeters in length, they possess powerful jaws and tightly packed triangular teeth, designed for puncturing and shearing. However, during periods of starvation or low water levels, piranhas can become more aggressive, entering a state known as a feeding frenzy, where a school will strip the flesh from a large carcass in minutes. While fatal attacks on humans are extremely rare, bites do occur, typically resulting in lost toes or fingers, usually when humans enter the water near fishing docks, where fish guts are discarded, stimulating the piranha's feeding instinct. Roaming the temperate and tropical oceans of the world, the swordfish is a large migratory predator famous for its long flat bill, which resembles a sword. Like the needlefish, which impales by accident, or the spearfish, which has a round bill, the swordfish uses its flat bill as a slashing weapon, swimming at high speeds into schools of fish and swinging its head from side to stun or injure prey, which it then consumes. While direct attacks on swimming humans are rare, swordfish pose a significant danger to fishermen, especially when harpooned. An injured swordfish often thrashes violently and can leap onto boats, impaling crew members with lethal force. Furthermore, the swordfish presents a passive danger to human health through consumption. As a long-lived apex predator high up the food chain, swordfish accumulate high levels of methylmercury in their flesh. Frequent consumption can lead to mercury poisoning, particularly damaging developing nervous systems of fetuses and young children. The pufferfish or blowfish may appear clumsy and slow-moving, but it possesses two distinct defense mechanisms that make it one of the most lethal creatures in the ocean. First, when threatened, it can ingest massive amounts of water to inflate its elastic body, turning into a ball of spikes that is difficult for predators to swallow. Second, and more significantly, many species of pufferfish contain tetrodotoxin, a potent neurotoxin found in their internal organs. Especially the liver and ovaries, this toxin is up to 1,200 times more deadly than cyanide. And there is no known antidote. Ingestion of tetrodotoxin causes paralysis of the diaphragm, leading to suffocation. While the victim remains conscious despite this extreme risk, the flesh of the pufferfish is considered a delicacy in Japan known as fugu, where it is prepared by highly trained and licensed chefs, who must pass rigorous exams to ensure they can remove toxic parts without contaminating the meat. Visually striking creature with maroon and white stripes and fan-like pectoral fins, the lionfish is a beauty that conceals a venomous threat. Native to the Indo-Pacific, lionfish have 18 venomous spines running along their dorsal, pelvic, and anal fins. A defensive arsenal used to deter predators. A sting from a lionfish delivers a potent venom that causes intense pain, swelling, and in rare cases systemic reactions such as respiratory distress. However, the true danger of the lionfish lies in its status as an invasive species introduced to the Atlantic Ocean and the Caribbean, likely through the aquarium trade. Lionfish have no natural predators in these new environments and possess a voracious appetite, reproducing rapidly. They have decimated local populations of native reef fish, disrupting fragile ecosystems and outcompeting commercially important species like snapper and grouper, posing a severe ecological threat rather than a direct physical threat to human survival. Deep within the murky waters of the Amazon basin swims a tiny translucent catfish known as the Candiru or vampire fish. Unlike the large predators on this list, the Candiru is a parasite usually growing no longer than a few centimeters. It feeds on the blood of other fish by swimming into their gill cavities and latching onto the blood-rich filaments with hooked spines. While its primary hosts are fish, the Candiru has gained infamy due to harrowing accounts of it entering the human urethra, attracted by the stream of urine released underwater. While modern science treats many of these stories with skepticism, citing a lack of verifiable medical evidence, the persistent fear of this invasive parasite dictates caution among those who swim in the Amazon, leading to the strong recommendation to avoid urinating while submerged in the river to prevent attracting this tenacious little bloodsucker. Finally, we arrive at the apex of oceanic fear, the great white shark, the largest predatory fish on Earth, renowned for its size, power, and rows of serrated teeth, capable of reaching 6 meters in length and weighing over 2 tons. The great white is the ultimate marine hunter, feeding on seals, sea lions, and cetaceans. Despite their terrifying reputation fueled by Hollywood movies, great white sharks do not naturally view humans as prey. Most attacks them. Humans are believed to be cases of mistaken identity, where the shark confuses a surfer or swimmer for a seal silhouetted against the surface. Typically, the shark will take an exploratory bite, and upon realizing the victim is not its preferred high-fat prey, will retreat. Unfortunately, due to the sheer size of the animal, even a single exploratory bite can inflict catastrophic damage, severing arteries or limbs and leading to fatal blood loss. However, it is crucial to note that humans pose a far greater threat to sharks than sharks do to humans, with millions of sharks killed annually for their fins, disrupting the balance of ocean ecosystems and pushing these majestic ancient predators toward the brink of extinction.